Hey Michelle, so I went ahead and I did a full spread and I kind of just pulled, what the cards wanted to show me or tell me, and I'll just kind of read it as a story. Hopefully you get some guidance from it. Your major card is the Nine of Pentacles. Now, the Nine of Pentacles is almost a very, it's a beautiful card to have as a major card. It's like a celebration of life card, you know. Um, it's like you have been through so much lessons and you have worked so hard to get to a point where you want to be. And I feel like now is where you want to be, to bask in the beauty around you, whether it be in your work or in love or just in general in your home. Um, start planning things for the future, because I feel like it's you've hit like a crossroads and now you're past that and now you're on the way to where you want to go, you know. Um, Especially if it comes to finances. Finances, she is saying that if you are looking for something as raise or a career, that it's going to come to light for you, you know. To take care of yourself and your home is the major factor, though, especially with family. Make sure everything's good with family. If not, to at least put it out there that it's not good and that they need to figure things out and that's not you, you know. Um, Changing things up in the home, painting, decorating, doing certain things just to switch up the vibe, you know. Um, I do know that you're a very beautiful woman and you take care of yourself. And that's top priority. That's you, and that's how it always should be. Um, Sometimes we get comfortable in a place or situation, and we just don't want to look past the reality of what is going on. It's just like we're comfortable. We don't want to worry about tomorrow. We just want to live for today, and you just want to have fun, is what I'm getting. Sometimes we don't have to know the true meaning or intent behind somebody's personality. Sometimes we just take it for face value, you know, and we just go with it, and either there's a connection or there's not. And that has to do with family as well. You know, you don't always have to have the last word. Sometimes if we are fighting with somebody, we want to be we want to be the roar. We want to be the one that has the last say so, or the last block button, or the last comment, and sometimes if you pull back and you don't even react, okay, then that's bettering you and your spirituality and yourself, because showing that you're pulling back from anything that is toxic or negative is you rising above and pushing your efforts towards yourself and other things in your life that you want, Feel like no one's taking anything from you that you aren't giving, you know. You know what they say. Why are you surprised if someone's sucking the energy from you if you are providing them with a straw? Sometimes we just have to cut ties and let them figure it out. We may love them, but sometimes you just got to let them figure it out on their own. They may come back later on and apologize, or they may not, but at least you're putting your motivation into what you want. Yes, things may seem stagnant for a while, but I do feel that you're in a place, or you're getting to a place where you want to be. You have so many fears, and do not let those fears consume you, because things take time. Growing a flower takes time. Growing a plant takes time. Watching that beauty takes time to grow. But as long as you are taking advantage of the status quo that you may go into, It's almost like you'll come out of it a stronger person. You'll come out of it a more wiser person, you know. Just don't let them fears, know what fears are real and what fears aren't, because you don't need negativity around you either. So you need to trust your instincts with that. Sometimes we kind of want to sit back and be like, well, maybe after a while this person will start to see the light or change with me. You know what? If they're not changing already and it's not already happening, life's too short. I mean, cut your losses and tell them to hit you up when, you know, when they fucking seen the light, you know. You know, you had true love. That one true love, I feel, you know. And I feel like it's coming back around again, you know. Full circle, almost. Now, I'm going to keep reading. It may be someone from your past, but I just feel like it's the same kind of love. Everything about it is the same. I mean, the person may be different, but the characteristics and the drive and the motivation is the same. You know, I don't know if your family's like scattered out in different states or anything to that point, but to know that you're all one, all it takes is a phone call, all it takes is a messenger, video messenger, you know, just to check in with somebody, to be like, hey, you know, I love you, I'm checking in with you, you know. Especially during times like this when people feel very lonely. I mean, the other night I went on Messenger for like 4 hours and I called like 5 different people. So, you know, just touch base, you know, because you never know what that person is thinking. They may be thinking of you. They may was thinking about reaching out to you but just couldn't, or didn't want to, or something caught them off track or something. And then with you making the first call, some things will come to light that you'd want to know, I think. You know, to always rise above. If you're in a situation where the person is just bringing up petty shit and it's just triggering you, and rise above, you know, rise above. Just let it go, you know. Look at that person as a child and know you're an adult, you know. Now, I want to ask if you have been in contact with a man that has a son. Why I'm getting that, you know, it's almost like there's a feeling of liking somebody, but not being able to put out that voice to let them know, you know, because there may be a fear there of they're too much for me, or they're too good for me, or they're too balanced. You know, don't ever think like that, because I feel that to trust yourself, you know, that there's going to be some kind of mention of something going on here, and it has to do like a father-son kind of thing, or brothers, younger, older. You know, you always get the Queen of Cups. She's a lovely soul. She is a healer. She is constant with her healing, you know. Sometimes when we give so much energy to other people instead of ourselves, it's going to give you a reaction that can lead to anger, can, you know, it can make you, I'm trying to think of the words here, very impatient, you know. You need to pull from the past with that, and you need to learn to say no, and just focus on you. I mean, it's okay to say, listen, I'm done now. I can't talk today. I can't, you know, I can't help you today, you know. I mean, do you want to get into the medical, you know, is what I'm asking. Because you seem to always have the Queen of Cups. And she is a healer. She's natural. And she gives all she can, she is of true intent, but she ends up getting sick herself because she doesn't take care of herself, because she's too busy taking care of everybody else. Um, you need to know that you are the only one that can show yourself the light and the desires of life that you seek. You may have got to go through tough times and rough roads and dark places and dark people, but the sun still shines after that. It's always going to come up. It's always going to come out. You know. To always just trust yourself. If you feel like going off on your own and starting something, go do it. If you feel like being with somebody, go do it. I mean, the Fool card is all about taking what's yours, no matter what, not worrying about what other people say, not being a sheep, and cutting your own path and leading your own way. I mean, just go for it. Whether it be work or love or whatever, go take it. Bask in it and get lost in it. Because, I feel that when it comes to our hearts, it's the fucking most fragile thing ever. I feel like it's more fragile than the mind. And as long as you keep yourself busy and you focus on healing your heart and reaching out and communicating with people that you truly, truly, truly love and care about and respect, that you're just going to, thrive from that. So let me know about this and focus on the home life and you. All right? I hope I helped, and thank you so much for your donation. Blessings.